Okay, in this episode, we will turn our attention to space in the whole area of self leadership and particularly how we use personal margins with space. When we look at space in terms of our personal organization, we can further divide it into three. There's the external physical space, our desk space, our filing space, and so on. Then there's the electronic space, storage on our phones, messages, files, emails, and so on. And then there's the internal thinking space. In an earlier module, we made the link between clutter and distraction. Space margin is the opposite of clutter. It's another way of considering, and there is a link between clutter and distraction. Another way of thinking about distraction is it's a threat to our ability to focus. In his book, The Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren writes, it's human nature to get distracted by minor issues. We play Trivial Pursuit with our lives. Henry David Thoreau observed that people live lives of quiet desperation. But today, a better description is aimless distraction. Many people are like gyroscopes, spinning around at a frantic pace, but never getting anywhere. Consider this diagram. Mental clutter. This is fragmented attention. We've looked earlier at the importance of priorities. If we have confused or no priorities at all, our attention is going to be fragmented. If we've got disorganization, particularly in the physical world, that's going to fragment our attention. If we're continually getting interruptions from various devices and from other people, if we've got these open loops, as we've called them, multiple half-remembered commitments, these are all going to compete for our attention. It's going to fragment our attention, and we're not going to be able to focus. Do you remember open loops from the earlier discussion? Well, here's an assignment. Remember, self-awareness is the key to our growing in self-leadership. So for the next day, I want you to keep a notebook with you and list all the distractions that come your way. As you list each of them, write a short note on how it has affected your performance. And at the end of this period, say this next day, look over this list and how it has affected your performance, and then ask yourself, what can I do to defend myself from these distractions?